chance of the neck through carve top in the future? No, I don't think so. I mean, you never know, but no plans right now. Keeping the same traditional shape of the CT, but neck through, or at least the shaved heel. Yes, I can do a shaved heel for you. So hit your salesman up and talk to them about that. You know, I'll custom profile the heel myself. So on each of these I do those. What is the approximate difference in thickness between a CT neck and the Neil Zaza neck? It's 30 thousandths of an inch. So 30 thousandths doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a tremendous amount actually. Remember, our machines are accurate within 1/10,000th of an inch. This is 30 times the thickness of that gap. So anyway, so 30 thousandths. You can talk to your salesman about that, and you know, they'll let you know if you want to get a CT with that, with the Neil Zaza neck. It's not a problem. Is there a possibility of a new semi-hollow body, like a CT6 shaped hollow body? I don't know. Maybe down the road. Since you guys are now offering hip shot bridges on several models, is it possible to get their tremolos added to the lineup at some point? In my opinion, they make the best made, and I've tried most of them out there. I don't know, Chad. I've actually had a hip shot in here, and it fits almost identical to our vintage style trim. So I think the cavity needed to be modified on the back a little bit because our vintage trim doesn't float. So needed to be modified just a little bit. But you know, who knows? Maybe down the road. Would it be possible to have direct mount pickups as an option on guitars that normally have pickup rings? Yeah, we actually do have that already. Option's called PDM, pickup direct mounted. It's $50, and we offer that on most of our guitars. I'd love to see new inlay design. Me too. Would it be possible to do a contest so customers can submit our own designs? Not a bad idea. It would be really cool for Kiesel Carvin inlay design to be by a fan, thus showing how much you guys care and interact so much with us. We do care. We do interact. It's like the way for us customers to give back to you guys. Santiago, I like that idea. Maybe our guru Manny here can put together something on that modern thing called social media. I asked too many questions. LOL. I was wondering if you guys could offer non-fine tuner Floyd Rose with no lock nut options. I mean, and we don't have to do a lock nut. You can get it without a lock nut. That's not a requirement for a Floyd. But the Floyds we offer are the ones we offer. I don't know why you'd want it without the fine tuners. I guess if you don't have a lock nut, you don't need the fine tuners. But I've never had that request. Any chance of Ultra V V227 string versions? Never know. In addition to working closely with your father, have you taken instrument building courses through any luthier schools to hone your craft? Nah. Pops knows what he's doing, and I mean, I got the best teacher around, so no need to go anywhere else. He's been doing it longer than any of these other teachers, really. I mean, he's been building guitars since he was about 12 years old. So he's 65 right now. So he's been building guitars for a long time. So definitely learned a lot from him. Have I done woodshop classes? Yeah, when I was in high school, I took woodshop all 4 years. And I still talk to my woodshop teacher, Mr. Andy Redding. I still have to call him Mr. Redding, even though I'm a grown man of 36 years of age, and I still see him, and we do some donations to the school. San Pasqual High School is where I went, up in Escondido, and we donate to the school still. And so he was actually up here a few months ago, and yeah, cool guy. Definitely taught me some things. It's pretty cool outside of guitar making, so I learned some stuff from him. 4 years with him there. Let's see here. To piggyback Justin's question, will there be a black covered version of the new 6-string Kiesel pickup for both the Vader and Alan Holdsworth HH guitars? No, there's no plan on having a black or any covered pickups of the Kiesel pickups. You know, maybe down the road. What is your definition of custom guitars? What is the extent you will go on building a custom guitar? I am thinking custom would be whatever the customer wants within reason. What is the max you will go on custom builds? Keep up the great work and good luck. Wow, that's pretty subjective, because at the end of the day, a custom guitar Things that we don't want to deviate on are major time suckers. And a major time sucker is going to be custom scale length. To get everything just right on a custom scale length, I can probably build 5, 6, 7 guitars in that amount of time. So that being said, if my average build is $4,500 for the builds I do, and they start at $3,000, if I can build 7 guitars in that amount of time, you're looking at $50,000 that I can build in guitars just to set a custom scale length. So nobody wants to pay that bill, and I got to be realistic too. So, you know, if we have the scale length, have I done custom body shapes? I have. I'm pretty busy for that now. I've done some double necks, and you know, then again, I just have to look at my time. And even though it's fun and I want to do a lot of these cool projects, and it's not a problem, I can do them, I have to look at my time. I mean, I have so many projects coming in now. I mean, there's customers that want all kinds of things. They want the color treated boards. I do every single one of those. They want the custom Kiesel denim. So I have a blue denim that I do. It's different than our normal blue denim. So we call it Kiesel blue denim or Kiesel green denim, any of the denims. I do them myself, the special Kiesel ones. I do denim fades. I do all kinds of crazy finishes for customers. I do custom belly cuts, custom arm cuts, you know, custom beveling. I do all kinds of stuff like that. So I'm already really busy. I have a pretty decent wait list for my Kiesel edition builds right now. I'm out about 14, 20 weeks or so, right around there, for the wait time before I can start. And the list just keeps growing. So, I got to be really careful on that. Even though it's fun and I love doing it, I got to draw the line somewhere on that. And plus, got to also be careful. If I do a custom shape, then I'm going to want to program it if I really like it. Now I've added a new model, and there's the copywriting and all that. It's kind of weird. We're a big enough company to where I got to be careful with that. Oh, and then he goes on to say, I love your guitars. I have many and looking for more. Cool, right on. Any plans on adding the hip shot contour bridge? A modern style tremolo with the range of a Floyd, almost for sure. A sleek look and feel. Yeah, this is the bridge I was talking about. That I actually have a couple here. I have a, Hip Shot and us, we're good friends, and I have them send me products from time to time. So I do have their tremolos in 6 and 7 string. They're cool. They're definitely cool units. They don't warble like the Floyd does, so that was kind of one of the drawbacks. But they are a solid unit. So will we see those in the future? I don't know. It's not going to be anytime soon if that does make it. Could you make a 5-piece maple babinga neck? Well, we don't have any babinga, so that'd be pretty hard to do. Could we make one? Well, sure, we could, but I don't have any babinga here. I don't have any on order. I haven't even looked at using babinga. I know it's been a pretty popular wood, babinga and wenge. I get some requests for those. We've added a lot of custom shop options. In fact, I'm sure by now we've already released the Purple Heart. Is a fingerboard option, and it's also a neck option for the 5-piece neck, the stripes. So we've just added that option. We haven't released it quite yet. Again, this is April 15th when I'm doing this little video series. I think we have a couple videos ahead of this that'll be releasing before then. So this probably won't come out for about 2 weeks, and by then we'll be releasing it to the public. So we're working on adding stuff, trust me. Are there any plans of offering floating vintage tremolo like Wilkinson but routed to float? No, there really isn't. I'm wondering if you could design a bolt-on 24-fret guitar with all the options of a C66. I mean, sure, I could, and we're working on our own version of a 24-fret 6-string guitar right now. Would it be offering hip shot bridge options across a wider section of flat-top guitars, as in Bolt Plus, DC series other than DC 600, Contour 66, etc.? No, I don't see us adding them to those. We want to be careful and really add options on guitars that are popular. If we're selling only a few of them a month, then I don't see the point in adding another complex program for our CNC machine. Will there be a metal focus Kiesel pickup? Well, there will be a higher output pickup for sure. So yeah, that would be more along the metal lines for sure. And I'll tell you what, this pickup right now, man, you'd be surprised. It sounds pretty amazing, really, for all genres. Is it possible to mix and match control layouts? For example, on a DC600 with the hip shot and piezo, it would be possible to get the LPM control scheme as an option 50. Do you have any idea on how much such a change would cost? Also, what about the reverse bodied or symmetrical Vs? The reverse body V and symmetrical V, we have no plans of doing those right now. That being said, we did just do the left-handed V. There's an LPM right behind me here, and this is a very similar layout to what the piezo has normally. The difference is you have your volume here, and then you have your 5-way. So basically, if you were to flip these two here and make this a lever, that's what our standard piezo would have in the DC600. Now, if you wanted custom layout like that, we would charge you an option 50. You'd pay $100 to do a custom layout. That's on top of the normal AS option, which is $250 on that model. That's it. I banged out all the questions. So these are them. Again, you guys are awesome. The questions you guys ask, the fact that you guys care, you take the time. I mean, you're all busy too, right? And you know, we love doing this. So if you got other questions, you know, feel free, start thinking about them. We're going to go ahead and give the series some time before we ask to do another Q&A again, since we did, you know, basically 2 sessions. We'll give it some time, and we'll post this again. So be thinking about your questions, and you know, definitely check out the other videos. Before you write your question down, just watch the other videos. You know, even if you're busy at work, pop your YouTube open low enough so your boss can't catch you. You don't gotta watch me. I mean, I'm not the best looking and all, so just listen. You know, you can just have your audio going and just check it out. So again, you guys are rad. I'm bringing that word back, so start using rad. I expect that out of you guys. And just thanks for all the support and everything you guys do for us. And we're here for you. We actually care what you guys have to say, and we're going to take time out of our day to show you that. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us or give us a call, 858-GUITARS. Thanks for watching.